Hi guys, this is Allison, and I just finished watching the season 4 premiere of The 100, and so let's get started. Holy crud, you guys! Oh my gosh, this episode was so good. So good. It was everything I needed and didn't know I needed to fulfill my soul. It was awesome, you guys. So basically, we start right after the end of season 3 finale. They're coming down from the tower, and they're seeing all the destruction and trying to deal with how do you tell these people that they only have 6 months to live? They're grieving, people are dead. How do you handle that? How do you deal with that? And I love how we get a shot of Bellamy and Clark talking about that, because Clark really, she trusts Bellamy with her life, and it made sense to tell him first. I'm really glad they did that. It just shows their leadership, their care for one another, their trust for one another, just their support that they have for one another, that they're going to go through hell to be with each other. They are going to be there for each other and support one another, and I love that about them. And it was just so great. I'm so happy to see Bob and Eliza back on my screen. Oh my gosh, they are a gift, you guys. This whole cast is a gift. But definitely, love the Bellamy and Clark Bullark interaction. So then we get basically, Octavia talking to Indra, saving Indra, and Indra's like, what happened to Pike? And she, doesn't even say it, but Indra knows that, Octavia killed Pike. And then Octavia's like, I waited till after everything was done, trying to make excuses for what she did. And yeah, this is, okay, so we've only, basically got into a little bit of Octavia's assassin storyline that we know is going to happen this season, courtesy of Marie. Yeah. I feel like when you're grieving, you're not thinking rationally. You are upset, and you are frustrated and angry and sad, and try to do things to fill the hole in your life. So Octavia is trying to kill everybody who had a part in Lincoln's death to make herself feel better, to fill that hole that Lincoln left in her heart. And we know as viewers that nobody's ever going to replace Lincoln. Nobody is. That was her soulmate. That was her lifelong partner. Nobody's going to be able to fill that hole in her heart. And so I hope that she comes around, and I really hope she has a better relationship with her brother, because right now it is not good. And I know it's going to get worse, as we know, thanks to Bob Marley's interview on set. We know it's going to get worse, but it's just not good. And I really feel like Octavia, as the character, the writers have never held her accountable to her actions. She's always, beat up on people that she loves. Think about it. She beat up Lincoln. She beat up Indra. She beat the crap out of Bellamy. So she's basically beat up everyone that she loves and cares about. There's 3 people in her life that she really, cared about and were her support system. And she's never been held accountable. And so I'm hoping that the writing will eventually hold her accountable, and that she will come around and just start over, start afresh, start anew with her life post-Lincoln. So I have hope for her character. Okay, so then we cut to the people back in Arcadia, Raven and Monty and Harper and Jasper. So basically Jasper, is going to kill himself, and then, Monty interrupts him, and then he starts laughing when he hears about the news of 6 months, because he's like, well, at least I'll get to see Maya in 6 months. When you're suicidal, again, you don't see a way out. So Jasper, in his mind right now, in his suicidal pit of darkness, he does not see a way out. He doesn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Suicide, he feels like it's his only option. And it's a rough place to be. And yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I feel like he's going to die this season. Jasper is, just because that's just my prediction. Okay, I love the interaction with Rowan and Clark. That was such a good scene, you guys. Oh my gosh, Zach and Eliza just bring so much chemistry to the screen. It's just great. They play off of one another really well. They listen to one another. They also challenge each other, Rowan's like, why should I help you when, if I let you live, I'll be dead in 6 days instead of 6 months. And then Clark, shows the flame, and she's like, if you have this flame, you are going to be the commander. You are in charge of who is sent. And nobody gets around you. And I just love that. I love how, Rowan, helped them by declaring them part of, declaring their status of the 13 clan a nude, and how, Clarke and her mom saved Rowan. And that was a really cool scene, how they sneaked in Octavia. That was really smart. I was like, that's smart. So yeah, so I'm interested to see how that relationship plays out this season. I love that dynamic of Clarke and Rowan. I feel like it works really well, and I'm excited to see what comes of it. Okay, so then we have Echo, and I really just hate Echo. Like, I just want to punch her in the face. Like, oh my gosh, like, she's so frustrating. But Tazia is amazing. She's super sweet. I met her in Vancouver, like, super sweet. Tazia is so sweet. But yeah, so, oh my gosh, I hate Echo. And I like how she and Bellamy, like, she's so manipulative. Like, she tells Bellamy, like, I saved your life in Mount Weather. I got you out. And then, she's like, why people hate you is because you killed, Triku's army. And then Bellamy, he obviously feels guilty, so you can. Bob just does so much with his acting abilities. Like, he doesn't even need to have words. You can just tell on his face that, like, he is guilty and remorseful. And then Echo picks up on that and is like, you were there. You killed all these people. And and it's just, like, we are so blessed to have Bob Marley. Like, we so are, you guys. Like, man, he is just an amazing, amazing actor. Like, he does so much with his facial expressions and with the little quiet nuances that he brings to this character. Just amazing. I love Bob Marley. He is super sweet and so nice. And, oh my gosh, amazing, amazing person. So, yes, we have that. And I like how at the end, Echo's like, talking to Bellamy, and she's like, are you ever going to trust me again? And he's like, not likely. And he, like, walks off with Clarke into the sunset. Ah! Okay, you guys, so last up, of course, Villark. You guys, Villark was so great this episode. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so we have them, like, interacting together, leading, and how, he's like, when Echo has a knife to Clarke's throat, like, he's like, straining and being like, let her go, like, what are you doing, Echo? And just true love, man, like, true love. Do not tell me this shiz is not canon, because it is canon. It is going to happen this season. We are going to get a kiss. We're going to get, like, more confirmation of the relationship. It's going to be awesome, and haters gonna hate, because this is our season. Villark is going to rise. Don't touch me. I'm so emotional right now with this episode of Villarkness. Oh, it was so great, you guys. Yeah, and just like how they're in prison, and Bellamy's like, Clarke's crying over Lex, and Bellamy's just like listening and is there for her, and like just is trying just to listen and be there for her, and Kane's there, and like Kane trying to be the dad of the family, like trying to like offer him advice, and he's like, you take it one day at a time, like you don't worry about the past, you think about the future. It's just great. And then whenever Clarke gets taken, Bellamy like flips a lid, man. Like, he is like livid, and it just shows like his care and his love for Clarke. Like, everybody can see it, how he cares so much for Clarke, and I cannot wait to see more of their leadership dynamic and more of their love and affection for one another. You guys, this is our season. So my predictions for the rest of the season, yeah. So deaths, I feel like Jasper's going to die. He's going to kill himself. Or he's going to die. I feel like Brian is not safe because he's kind of a minor character, and he's probably next on the chopping block. Oh man, who else is not safe is Octavia. I really feel like Octavia is not safe. And a part of me is like, the only way that Bellamy can move on from this relationship, from this like really toxic relationship from his sister, is her death. Like, he's so like, it's so ingrained in him, like, my sister, my responsibility. Like, he doesn't know anything but that. He doesn't know what a normal sibling relationship is supposed to look like. And so I feel like Octavia will eventually come around and take penance for everything that she's done. But I do feel like Octavia is going to be killed, and Bellamy is going to be just destroyed by her death. And Clarke's going to be there, and they're going to have a really cute moment, and just to be there for him. Like, it's not even, like, yeah, it's going to be, like, devastating to lose Octavia, but, like, I feel like that'll just be another place where Clarke can be there for Bellamy and just be like, it's okay, I know what you're going through. Like, I'm here for you, and I love you, and I'm going to be sad because I really love Octavia, but I'm not happy with the way her character is going this season. So those are my predictions. I feel like Rowan's still going to be their ally, and He's gonna finally like punch Echo's lights out like he should have done a long time ago. Yeah, so that's my predictions for season 4, you guys. Raven's gonna kick butt, and my like shipper hopes is that she gets with Rowan. Like they have scenes together. I'm a big shipper of Ice Mechanic. I feel like they work really well together. Just their sass would be amazing, you guys. So that's my predictions for season 4. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. What are your predictions? What do you think is going to happen this season? Again, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a great day wherever you are in the world. And be blessed. Bye, guys.